San Jacinto County Sheriff's Office with great news. The suspect is in custody.
He's under arrest right now. The man accused of killing 5 of his neighbors in San Jacinto County is behind bars. And this morning, the manhunt for Francisco Oropeza is finally over. We are waking up to news all of Texas has been waiting for.
And overnight, we've learned Oropeza should face a judge sometime this morning after being transferred to the San Jacinto County Jail. His arrest was caught on camera. Several people who witnessed it are now sharing videos of the moments police caught Oropeza after 4 days on the run. We have live team coverage this morning. Michelle Choi near the scene of the crime in Cleveland. But first, Ngozi Iloka is outside the jail in Cold Spring. Ngozi, you've got new information from prosecutors.
Yeah, Dave, new this morning, we're getting fresh reaction to the arrest from the assistant San Jacinto County District Attorney, really laying out what's next for Francisco Oropeza. He really spoke to us overnight, saying that sometime this morning he could show up in court. We're waiting, of course, to see what is next with that. We also learn from him that he's being questioned in the jail and being held on a $5 million bond. Take a look at this new video vantage point that really shows when several police units were seen taking Oropeza to the jail. This is what we know about the 38-year-old's arrest. The FBI says they got a tip Oropeza was staying at a house east of Cut and Shoot. Authorities moved in and found him. Just over an hour later, in that new interview overnight, we've learned he could face more charges.
He is in our custody. He's not going anywhere for now. This could be a capital murder in a number of different ways, as alleged. More than one person was killed.
Yeah, and sources tell us that he was hiding at his aunt's house under some laundry, a pile of laundry. We also understand from authorities that police say that whoever helped him could face charges. So that is something they're investigating. Now, we are continuing this coverage and we'll give you more on the capture in the next half hour. But for now, we'll send it over to Michelle Choi, who's live in Cleveland. Michelle?
Hey, Goshi, yeah, this morning we're back just a few blocks from the shooting scene. We're planning on talking to neighbors as they begin waking up, but folks we've already heard from tell us they are so relieved that Francisco Oropeza is finally in custody. Take a look. As you might imagine, tensions have been running high here. Families have been scared Oropeza could come back and hurt more people. One neighbor even told us she had been carrying a gun just in case. Now, the home where authorities say Oropeza had been hiding out is just 20 minutes away from here. So these neighbors weren't wrong when they worried he might still be in the area.
I mean, it's just crazy how he was like so close to me and I had no idea. He was a really dangerous guy, so it was kind of scary when I found out.
Yeah, this arrest, such a relief for this community. Meanwhile, we're told that the families of those 5 victims are in the process of making funeral arrangements for their loved ones. This community rallying behind them. We understand that there will be a vigil held here in this neighborhood later today. Steph, back to you.
All right, Michelle Choi live for us on the latest of this story. Thank you. And brand new overnight, several lawmakers are now responding to news of Oropeza's arrest. In a statement sent to us just a few hours ago, Congressman Dan Crenshaw said, quote, "I'm grateful to learn that Francisco Oropeza has been apprehended by law enforcement in Texas. Justice will be served for the victims of this unthinkable murder."
Governor, can we get your reaction to the arrest of Francisco Oropeza tonight?
Thank you. Thank you.
Governor,
thank
Francisco Oropeza has been arrested tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Governor, Francisco
Thank
Oropeza
you very
has been
much.
arrested
Thank
tonight. Do you have a reaction to that, sir?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate Thank you.
Say that again, sir.
Thank you very much.
And it may be hard to hear, but that was Governor Abbott last night, also responding to Oropeza's arrest. He told us, quote, "Law enforcement prevailed." Then just hours later, he praised them again in this tweet. Still, the governor's response is being overshadowed this morning by comments he made about the 5 victims earlier this week.
You don't care, Abbott! You're callous! You don't have a heart! You got people illegal that just died! You just got people that illegal that died! You are a traitor! Traitor, get out!
That protester was referring to Abbott's initial statement after the mass shooting when he labeled the 5 victims as, quote, illegal immigrants. This morning, we know Oropeza is a Mexican national who has been deported 4 times.
Right now, the question remains whether he'll be deported again or if he'll stand trial here in the United States. As soon as we learn more on that, we'll of course let you know. Right now, our coverage continues online where you can walk through the search and capture of Oropeza and learn more about the victims and how they'll be remembered. It's all on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 app.
It is just